And once again, we are at Aquaman Splashdown, where they have the construction fencing up, as you can see. And that construction fence stretches all the way down there past the Bugs Bunny Boomtown section and crosses the path down there, which is now completely closed off, as I told you on the last video. My friend Mad Mike is with me today. There he is. And he's making videos of the progress being made on Aquaman Splashdown.
Well, except for the three. They haven't blocked the 3-point thing, so I don't know if they'll close that or not.
The 3-point challenge is still running. I'm not sure if they're actually planning to close that or not. They might eventually close it, but the fence, we can see that the fence stretches around behind the 3-point challenge and goes that way. And doesn't appear that anything major has been done yet, other than the fence being erected. And headed down this direction, we can still see the fence. It doesn't look like they've actually done anything major in the way of deconstruction just yet, but I'm assuming that that's going to be starting very soon. And the fence goes all the way around Pandemonium, or to that side, and then all the way around to the other side of the railroad tracks there. And stay tuned for more updates on this. Alrighty, we have an exclusive viewing area here for Diamond and Diamond Elite and Platinum and Gold members here. This is a group of seats that is fenced off. You have to be a member to access these seats here, I think. I don't know if you have to reserve them or not. I do have a reserved seating section up at the top of the tower that I'll be going to later on tonight, where I'm going to be doing some video of the fireworks for you. And we see here a group of seats. I guess the fireworks, based on the direction of those seats, we're going to have to guess that the fireworks are going to be coming up in that direction over there. But anyway, if you're a member, you can try to reserve one of these seats or try to get here before they're full up. I don't know if you can reserve this or if it's just first come, first served, but it is there. And we can see part of the fence for the Aquaman ride. We can see that it blocks off the track and goes on around that way. And we're going to follow around that way to give you an idea where this fence goes.
And we got one place that's open. I hope in the member round they have it where they can refill the drink.
And as we move up this direction, we see a Coca-Cola Pool Zone advertisement right there. And we see the fence extending around in this area. And we're headed around to the member lounge to see what the latest progress is on that. We heard that it might be getting ready to open, or it might already be open. But as we get around here, we're going to see that the fence, there it is there, it extends all the way across the railroad tracks, all the way around this way, and all the way up to the Judge Roy Scream entrance. We're right about there. Let me zoom out a bit. There it is. And you can now see the footprint area that they're planning to put this new ride once Aquaman and the other stuff gets moved out. Looks like it's a pretty good sized footprint, so we'll have to wait and see what they're going to build here. This is going to be pretty good. Hey Mike, when you tell the viewers, what is your opinion of this big fence that goes all the way up to the entrance of the Judge Roy Scream right there? It must be a pretty big ride if they're going to use all that land.
Yeah, I don't know how much of this they're going to use. I think they're just clearing it off for now, and I don't think it's going to take up this whole space. My understanding is it might use up the entire area. That's my understanding.
I
don't think it will, but we'll see.
I think it will. That's my opinion.
Yeah, and they can't build it real close right over here by the cliff.
No, they'll build it up to past the Cloud Bouncer probably.
Yeah, we'll see when they start working.
I do think Cloud Bouncer is getting removed.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen.
And we are now at the entrance to the member lounge, which we are not sure how that works, but we're going to check it out.
This is the exit.
And over here is the entrance. That was the exit. And here is the Texas Sky Screamer right there, all the way up there, 400 feet tall. And the entrance to the member lounge. So we're gonna head in and get you an idea what goes on here. This is interesting.
It looks like it's open.
We see a sign that says "Welcome to the Diamond Member Lounge."
You can see the sign that says "Welcome to the Diamond Member Lounge."
And in here is a lounge Not very big, but it's definitely in here.
Oh my gosh.
Tables, air conditioning, and souvenirs.
It feels so good in here.
It is really nice.
It almost makes you not want to leave. And then you mind showing me your pass real quick?
It's right here. You talking about the membership? Yeah, it's right there.
I seen your. Okay.
No, throw him out. He doesn't have a pass.
Okay, so they do have a drink refill station.
Yeah, he tries to sneak into
We're going to
places.
sit down for a few minutes.
This is a nice lounge.
Get something to drink and cool off.
Hey, so does the lounge just this little small area here? Is there anything behind the doors?
It's just this for now.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not very big, but boy, it's here. It's here. And I see we got some sockets here. I guess it's for charging cell phones. Look at that. That's nice.
So anytime we need to come and charge our phone, we know where to come.
We sure do. And we've had a peek at. Let's see what they got in here on the. Oh, got some ice creams over here. We got some souvenir cups and cotton candy and some knickknacks. You know, and a sling bag up there. Lots of stuff here. And the best part of all is they've got air conditioning. That's the best part of all. Okay. And this is the Diamond and Diamond Elite members only lounge here at Six Flags Over Texas. And we just got off a ride on Texas Sky Screamer, and we're now going to go eat and take our food to the Diamond member lounge and try that out and see how it is. And so it seems to be amazing, so we're going to try that. Be right back with you. We are back in the Diamond Diamond Elite lounge for Diamond Elite members. And we just went and got our food, and we brought it in here to eat in the cool air conditioning space. And it is going to be a nice place to eat for Diamond and Diamond Elite members. It's good to have this right here. And Mike and me have gotten our food at the Ma Uncle's. And now we are going to eat.
All right, so if we wanted to do the upgrade.
And we just got off a ride on the Runaway Mountain, which is a heavily themed ride with a lot of shade trees in the queue area. But we have our flash passes, and so that makes all the difference. Southern Palace Theater about ready to have a show, and my friend Mad Mike and me are headed to Superman Tower of Power, where we have our ride reserved.
Tower of Power, too sweet to be sour, funky like a monkey. Yeah.
And there you can see it's reserved on the flash pass, and we're ready to ride. And it looks like they took the signage down off of Yosemite Sam's Gold River Adventure, which is in the process of being refurbished entirely. We still don't know what they're actually going to be doing with this. There's been no official announcement because the ride was damaged heavily in the floods from last year. And so until we have a better idea what they're going to do, all we can do is speculate. My guess is they're going to upgrade the ride in some way, shape, form, or fashion, maybe bring in some new animatronics or something. But right now, that's just a guess. And we're going to walk down this direction toward the side area of Yosemite Sam's Gold River Adventure, or what was. And we can see that the ride is derelict at the moment. And there in the distance you can see one of the boats sitting on its side right there. You can see it sitting right there. Get on down this direction. And if you look back over in that area, you can see if you look back over in that area, you can see some of the boats sitting there. They're turned on their sides, and that's an area that normally isn't viewable to the general public right there. So that's obviously work being done. You can see an opening back there. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. But yeah, you can see the opening right there. That's one of the openings to the, that's one of the maintenance openings to the main ride shaft in there. That's, I guess they're busy working, and in there they're supposedly putting in a new air conditioning system. But for the time being, we still don't know exactly what's going to become of this ride. Possibly a complete refurbishment and upgrade, possibly a complete overhaul. But we sure hope that they're able to get this back up and running. maybe in a newer version or more advanced version. We'd like to think that too. In the meantime, we'll just have to speculate. And speaking of speculation, we can also speculate as to what is going in this area here. Possibly another Diamond Lounge, a Diamond member lounge, who knows. But if you can see right there, you can see that they are pouring concrete, or they have poured concrete and also some tar. And along here is the construction fence, so work is progressing nicely on this, whatever it is. Some type of new building or structure is going in there. And we're going to head around this direction. And this was open a little while the other day, but now it's closed back up. But you can see over the fence here. And they are working on that, whatever it's going to be. The old Lone Star Theater, now gone and being replaced.
If you have a Diamond or Diamond Elite membership, you can...
And this is the exclusive Diamond Elite viewing area for tonight's fireworks show. As you can see all the rules right there. If you have to have reserved this area, otherwise you cannot go up to watch the fireworks off of the oil derrick. And if you have a pre-reservation, you need to get here by at least 9 o'clock to get a spot up there. There's also areas near the Justice League, Battles for Metropolis, and the Riddler Revenge. But the best area is going to be right straight up there at the top of the oil derrick, right up there. And see if I can get a better view. Well, I have to step out this way, but I'll get a better view. As you can see right up there, that is where I tonight will be able to view the fireworks because I have a reservation. And and I will not only be able to see the fireworks here at Six Flags Over Texas from that high altitude, but I'll be able to see fireworks from all over the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. That's the beauty of being up there. I will try to do video up there and post it on my YouTube channel and on Facebook. So stay tuned for some fireworks action later on tonight. In the Flash Pass entrance for Superman Tower of Power, as you can see, we're going to head up this direction, me and Mad Mike. And we're going to get on a ride on the tallest S&S thrill shot ride in North America, according to the billing anyway. And this will be Superman Tower of Power. And we just got off a ride on the Titan. My friend Jeff Willoughby up ahead of me there, my other friend Mad Mike, who's right next to me here. We are now going to head over to El Diablo. We have been having a great time out here today riding the rides and enjoying the 4th of July. Here at Six Flags Over Texas. Later on, we're going to be seeing some fireworks off the top of the Six Flags Tower where we have reservations. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to do some video up there too. And we're just going to have a great time today. And there he is, Mad Mike, and there's the Titan. Up ahead of me, my friend Jeff Willoughby. I like the fact that they got a lot of trees in this area. This is good theming and good shade cover for summertime. And we can head around this direction. And if we head around this direction, we'll get a look at the Texas Giant, the very first RMC converted wooden roller coaster. Formerly wooden roller coaster, it's now a steel wood hybrid. There it is. And the Six Flags Tower in the distance, which is where I'm going to be at the top of watching the fireworks later on this afternoon, or later on this evening at 9:30 or 9:45. See you a little bit later. Headed in for another ride on El Diablo. There it is right there. My friends Mike and Jeff, all of us together. And I do like the theming on this ride. It really is well themed. 100-foot tall Larson loop right there. And we're heading into the Flash Pass entrance, into the Italy themed ride entrance here. and getting ready for a ride on El Diablo. There's quite a line, but that's why I'm glad I have a Flash Pass. With Flash Pass, Platinum Flash Pass, there is no waiting. We are now entering the Flash Pass entrance. Although there's quite a few Flash Pass users here today. There is quite a few, and that on the other side will be the single rider line. But we're still going to be have a shorter wait than the people in the regular line, which stretches all the way back there. And we'll see you after the ride. And we're now coming off El Diablo and headed over to El Aserradero. 100-foot tall Larson Loop. And as soon as my friends are ready, we're going to move on over to El Aserradero, the log flume ride, the last remaining log flume ride in the park.
Regular glasses or hats. You gotta take those off and place those in the bins. Also, no fanny packs allowance, right? Once you get inside the ride, go ahead and pull that bar in, buckle up the seatbelt. Leave nothing around any sticky strips. Empty strips.
And it's a pretty good sized Larson Loop. I tell you, the size makes the difference on that ride.
You know, the club got reformed, but I don't think the club was
And we are now headed towards El Aserradero and the Flash Pass entrance, which we are now walking into right here. El Aserradero sits in a very shaded area over here in the older section of the park. This is a very nicely themed area. My friends are still coming. How you doing? Yeah, we have our Flash Passes for the El Aserradero. And we are now going to be getting on the ride. Now coming off We're now coming off El Aserradero, where we got a little bit wet, not a lot wet. But it was still a good way to cool off, and we are now going to be headed over to the Gotham section, where we're going to head back into the Diamond Elite Members Lounge to get a bite to eat. Well, we're going to get a bite to eat and then head in there with our food. And see you in a little bit. We're at the entrance of the Joker, and if we look in that direction, we can see that Harley Quinn's Spinsanity is still down for maintenance. We are not sure how long it'll be before they open that up. They've been doing a lot of work on that. That's getting kind of worrisome because it's whatever they had to do, it sure has taken them a long time. And if we go this direction, we can see that Catwoman Whip is running right there. Riddler Revenge is running quite nicely, and we have a big party going on for the 4th of July Fest. And over here, a lot of dancing, a lot of music, and a pretty good sized crowd here to see the fireworks. And we can see the Catwoman Whip right there on the right side, right there. On the left side, we see Riddler Revenge. And back behind us, we see the Joker. Yes, it is 4D. Now I'm going to catch up to my friends over here, and we're going to go have a look at the Superman Tower of Power ride and the oil derrick to see if any line has started. Aha! We see folks dancing and playing in the foam. And my friend Mike and Jeff. It's real crowded right now for the 4th. Are we ready, guys?
Yeah. What are you filming, Danny?
Well, did you want to check in anything over here at the Gotham City?
No, I'm good. I just want to go get my snack.
Alrighty. We're going to go get a snack at Johnny Rockets. And we are here at the foot of the oil derrick awaiting our awaiting 8 o'clock. They're going to let us line up on the inside in there in the queue area starting around 8 o'clock or 8:30. And the first come, first serve. That means you got to get here pretty early to get up on top of the tower to see the fireworks from up there. And as you can see, it's a very crowded afternoon or very crowded evening here at Six Flags Over Texas. A lot of people out here to see the fireworks. They have a good time, but it is a really crowded afternoon out here. Really crowded evening. And we are here waiting to go up on top of the oil derrick tower to see the fireworks from the best spot in the entire park. See you soon. And we are now standing in line, waiting to go up to the top of the tower to watch fireworks. My friend Jeff and my other friend Mike, and we are going to be having some fun tonight. I will be videoing the fireworks and doing that as a separate video than the initial video that I'm doing here. So look for two different uploads. One for my day at Six Flags and one for the fireworks. See you soon.
Here we go.
And we are on our way up to the top of the tower to watch fireworks. Yes, we are. We're going to be seeing some fireworks from the top of the tower. We are on our way up right now. As you can see, we are on our way up. And once we get up there, we will be seated. We will have the premier seat for watching fireworks this evening at the top of the oil derrick. And we are almost there now. We're headed up.
I think we're only on like 200. I can see Godspeed.
We can see a little bit of the skyscraper out there and a little bit of the Aquaman construction.
So we can get you before you guys get off.
And the Tower of Power is right there. That's a nice call.
They want to get by. Here, y'all scoot over. They want to get by.
Let's do it. We're going to shift.
We're on the elevator on the way up.
We're going to go out first. We have some snacks to eat.
And we are on our way up. Now approaching the top. We're about to get off on the top already. And we are now at the top of the Six Flags Tower where we're going to be watching fireworks. The fireworks begin at around 9:30 or 9:45 or so, we're told. In the meantime, we can get you a nice look at the ground, at some of the rides down there. We can also see, let me walk over this way, and we're going to see that the lights on El Diablo are working for a change. And those are some nice lights on El Diablo. They finally got them working. They weren't working the other day, and now they are. That's good to see. And if we move over to this direction, we can see the area that they've got fenced off where they're going to be removing Aquaman Splashdown. Right there. And there you can see the fenced off area where they're removing Aquaman Splashdown in preparation for a new ride coming in. We still don't know what that's going to be yet. But we're going to be up here for a while getting ready to watch fireworks, and we can actually watch them not only here at Six Flags, but we can watch fireworks all over the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex because we're up at a high vantage point up here. As you can see. And if we look down below, we can see the old stunt show theater that's now used for a haunted house. The tent, the black tent down there holds two haunted houses. One is a Cadaver Asylum. The other is Circus Berserkus. I should say Cadaver Hall Morgue. They had to change the name due to some complaints that it wasn't politically correct. And we can see the lights on Riddler at the distance right there. Those are very nice, and that's Joker and Batman, and even Harley Quinn's Insanity, even though it's not running right now. Nice overview of the park. The fireworks should be starting very soon. And about less than an hour to go for the fireworks. And there's my friend Mike walking around because he can't get up.
I'm not crawling, you're crawling.
You're crawling, brother. And right next to the tower, we can see that the Superman Tower of Power right there, which is very tall, almost as tall as the Six Flags Tower, or even taller, is in operation. And that is very tall. And we can see over here that the Texas Skyscraper is over 400 feet tall. That's the tallest thing in the park right now. That's a very tall ride. We can see that going up. That is a very tall ride. And that's a look at the park right there. And, and now we're going to head over this direction. And in this direction, we can see the Texas Giant and also the Titan from a very good vantage point. There's the Titan right there in the distance, the big orange coaster, and there's the Texas Giant. The first ever RMC converted wooden roller coaster converted into wood steel hybrid by RMC in 2011, the first one they ever did. They've done lots more since then, but that's the first one. And that is it there. And the lights look good on El Diablo in the distance right there, I tell you. Really good. We can see it, and way in the distance we can see the Cowboy Stadium, the AT&T Stadium. We can see that in the distance right there. AT&T Stadium, and in front of that is the Ranger Stadium, Globe Life Park, and then that construction over there is the brand new Texas Ranger Stadium. They're going to call that Globe Life Field, and that is under construction. It's due to open next season. And there you have it, a nice look around Six Flags Over Texas. And the fireworks will be starting soon, and I will be videoing those and posting those to my channel. So stay tuned.